Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura, a digital designer and a design community Canvassador as well. I absolutely love all things Canva, AI, anything techie, super duper AI and design geek. So this channel at the moment is all about creating content in Canva, mainly for businesses. I've got some great tips I want to share with you today. And the very first one is all about being able to follow your favorite designers in Canva. Now, a lot of the content in Canva is created by freelance designers, Canva creators. Like myself, I have a profile. I'm going to show you that profile, and I'm going to show you where you can find our templates within your Canva account. So I'm going to head over to my screen and I'm going to show you how we do this, as well as a load of other tips. So don't go anywhere, stay right there because you are going to love them all. Okay, so here we are. This is my Canva profile. You'll be able to see a lot of different templates. All of these are available for you to use. You may have used some already, or you may think, actually, that one there, that's really cool. That would suit my branding. You can come and choose any of these templates that you want. There are free for the free account. There are some for the pro account, but there's getting on for nearly 700 templates in here at the moment. So there's plenty for you to choose from. I will go back to the top. What you can do is go to canva.com/p/Laura-Goodsell, and then click the follow button over here on the left hand side. Sometimes it's up here, but if you find the follow button, click follow, and you will then be following me, and my new templates will appear in your Canva account, and I'm going to show you where to find them. Okay, so in Canva, head over to the templates section on the left hand side, and then scroll down. There's a creators you follow tab. Click on this, and then it will give you a whole selection of creators you'll love at the top. So you can go through these, you can select these and follow these if there's templates there that you think you will use. And if you scroll down, you will then find all of the lovely templates created by the template designers and element designers that you are currently following. So if you're following me, this is where my new templates and existing templates will appear. So that is just a super duper quick way of being able to find some new templates by designers that you love. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next tip is all about lines. Lines are great, but sometimes in a line, you want to add a piece of text. It might be for a border at the bottom of your page, and you want to add your web address or your social media handle. You have to add in a blank box over part of the line, and then another text box, and put the text in on that blank box. But Canva have now added in a fantastic feature where you can add text into lines. So let's go over to my screen and I'll show you how. Okay, so I've just opened up a blank design because I'm going to show you how to do this really, really quickly. If you press the L key on your keyboard, this feature is available for everybody, free and pro. If you press the L key on your keyboard, it then brings up an automatic line, which you can then change the color of, you can change the styles of, you can change the line thickness, you can give it endpoints. There's lots you can do with lines. You can have it straight, you can have it elbowed, so you can bend it around things. But what I wanted to show you today is if you double click on that line, you can now add in at AI Design Geek. So you can now add in automatic text into your line. So you could drag this down and use it for the footer of some information. You can do everything you can do normally with this text. So I can increase the size of it. And as you see, the lines on either side get shorter so the text fits properly. I can change the fonts. I can change the colors. Let's go for orange. If I want to change the color of the line, I click on the line and I go over to this section here and I can make it pink. So I love this little feature because it is saving you time. You are not having to add in a blank square, color it the same as the background, and then add in another text box on top of that so that you can make this work. Just double click on your line and you can now add text in between the line. Love it. Nice and simple. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this one you may have already spotted, and I did briefly mention it when I talked about lines. It's the elbow option. So I'm going to show you how we use the elbow option on lines in Canva. Back to this screen again, and I'm just going to create myself a new line. I'm going to delete this one. I've now added a new line by pressing the L key. Now I can move this around to varying different points on my design. So I could add in a text box here. I could add in another line. They connect to each other. So you can create graphs and charts with your lines, but sometimes you want them to curve. So I'm going to click on my line and at the top where it says line type, it is automatically on straight, but I want to click on elbowed. And it now gives me extra options to change and manipulate my line. I can move it backwards and forwards using the straight up down white bar. And now I can do this as well. So it's jointed it. So I can move this section up and down. And I can move this section up and down. And you'll notice that if I have it straight, certain white lines disappear. But if I do that, because I've created a new angle, it then gives me the option to have this one here. And I can move this one, which then gives me another option to move this one. And then I can move this one. So you can make this really amazing jointed line. So if you've got a grid or a graph and you want to have lines, a bit like a spider's diagram, you want to have lines to different pieces of text. I often do that. And you've got to kind of curve around the information you've got. You can create an elbowed line and you can have it go smoothly around your design. So I love that one. I think it's a fantastic feature of Canva. Again, it's just to make your life simple when you are creating your designs for your business on Canva. Okay, so next we're going to look at a really cool app called Waves. You may have seen it, you may not. It's quite new in Canva, but it allows you to create your own really funky waves and add them to your design as elements. I think this is a really fun feature and I'd love to see how you could use this in your designs. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Right, so we're on a blank Instagram size page. And over in the left-hand side, I'm going to click on apps and in the search bar, type waves. Now it's this one here, the wave generator. It's in purple. This is fun. Okay, so this is the current wave style that I have got at the moment. I can change it to 2 other different angles. And then this generates the wave for me. You can see it changing as I go across. I'm going to go back to this curve one and I can change the angles of my waves. And once I come to one, I think, yep, that's cool. I like that. I'm going to use that in a design. I can then click Add Wave to Design. And it's now added it as an element. I'm going to stretch this out to fill my whole design. And bring it to the bottom. I can change the colors of this now as well. So it's a great little feature for creating something different in your designs. I can create another one. So I'll just do another one, add wave to design. What I did the other day was I added multiple waves. Let's create something different, add wave to design. stretch it across. And what you can do now is change the colors for all three of these. I'm going to go dark. I want a medium, and light. Okay, so if you now click R and add a square to your design, I'm going to cover this white gap and I'm going to send it backwards. So it's at the back of the design, and change it to the same color as this one. So you can now see it's building up. I'm going to now add another R to my design, another rectangle even. Send it backwards so it's behind that first one, and change the color to the top one. And you can start building this really lovely looking design. We could then add some text to the top. This is very quick, very rough. And then if I just change this to creating waves. Creating waves. I could even change that top one to a really light color. There we go. And you can see you're starting to build your own unique designs using the waves feature in Canva. So I'd love to see how you can use this feature, because I think this is really fun. So let me know how you're going to use this. And lastly, for today, I have saved the best to last, is the new Typecraft app. I could go on forever about the different apps in Canva that are now incorporating these amazing features that you can use with your designs. But the Typecraft app is really good fun. So I just wanted to add this in at the end. Again, it's something else I would love to see how you're using it within your designs, within your business designs. What you're creating with it, and the different colors and the styles that you're going to use with it, because it's really good fun. So I'm going to show you quickly how to use the Typecraft app. Okay, so just on a basic Instagram size, you don't have to have anything fancy with this one. It's in the app section. One day I will go through all of these amazing apps because there's so many in here. If you type in Typecraft, this Typecraft one will come up. Now it's free to use. You can use this. If we type in hello, we'll go with the word hello. This is the word you want to manipulate. You can then change the font here. It will show you at the bottom what it currently looks like. So if you click different fonts in the drop down, it will change. Let's find something that looks quite cool. Something that would look good manipulated. That's quite a cool font. So next you have 3 different styles: an outline with an inner, just an outline, and then just your inner. So we'll stick with just the inner. You can change the color here. So if you've got some branded colors that you use for your business, you can change the color here. I'm going to go with something really bright. Let's go for a nice bright green. And then this is the bit where you start manipulating it. You pull out these, the little circles, and once you've pulled it out, you see that line that's appeared? You can then change the direction of these, but you can also, if I pull that out, it starts to pull out the other side of it. So if I pull that one out, it pulls that side out. If I pull that down and that down, we start to get a bit of an apple shape here. I can pull that down a bit more. If I wanted, I'd bring that one in. Now that's quite cool. I can bring that one in as well. And you can see the back of the letters. I love that. But you can see how you can create a really funky shape with your text, with your font, change the color, manipulate it however you want. And then once you are finished, once you have finished playing, I could play with this for ages, you click add element to design, and it will then add it as a element for you to then change and manipulate. Now, you can change this if you want to. You don't have to keep it like that. You can, that looks really weird. But I haven't come off of the section. I've stayed on it. So I've remanipulated the existing element. If I click update element, it then puts that into my design. So there you go. That's just a really funky little app that you can use within your business. Okay, so what have we thought of today's tutorial? I'd love to know what you think. There's just a few different things there that you can use and incorporate into your business, or just use for fun. Just get into Canva, have a play, press all the buttons and see what everything does. But I would recommend having a look at the app section on the main page, because you will be surprised at the different types of things that are on there that you can actually use within your business and within your designs. So that's it from me today. I am Laura. I am a Canva creator, a digital designer, and design community Canvassador, and I am bringing to you lots of tips and tutorials and features all on Canva.